Carolina's Ava Bratz is finding that out firsthand. She is being transformed right now in the makeup chair at Madworld. Ava, we're hanging on your every word. What's next?
Well, Margaret, what's next? We're hanging out with Allie Webster here, the makeup director, and she's transforming me into the absolutely ferocious and terrifying Jingle. So, Allie Webster, tell me, what is it like being a makeup director here? It is done in the, absolute flashes of lightning, it seems like.
It's kind of chaotic. That's the actors and everybody else. They get their adrenaline and their, high, so to speak, from everything from out on the trail scaring people. For the makeup artists, this is our hype moment where things get kind of crazy.
I would imagine so. That's such a good point. You know, they see all the reactions, but you don't necessarily see that. You just see over 175 actors that you do?
Yeah, pretty much. So we have a group of about 10 artists usually.
Wow.
Every year. Typically only taking about 5 minutes or so on each one.
Oh my gosh.
Some of our grounds characters and the one you're playing today, Jingles, I get to take a little bit of extra time because they're really in a lot of brighter lighting. You're there in photos, so they really need to stand out. But yeah, it gets pretty chaotic.
And honing your craft here since 2016, you've been holding the fort down. Tell me, what makes Jingles makeup so unique?
A lot of the grounds characters that have the silicone mask and things like that, Jingles initially was going to be, and the mask that we got, we weren't really, it just wasn't the vibe, you know?
It wasn't the vibe.
So I was like, give me a minute and I think I can figure this out. So this one is so special to me because I created it last minute, and the girl who plays it too, we're just really close, and I'm like, you're like my little baby, I created you. So seeing these characters that you create come to life and scare, you're like, hey, I did that, I made that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You really brought it to life. And did you go to market in St. Louis?
Yeah, we did. So one of the biggest things I look for there is, different makeup, new products, anything innovative. So we actually just got our order in recently of everything we got. So we got a ton of new makeup. We got some portable airbrush guns, so we can take them out on the trail.
Okay.
I was going to use one of those on you today, but
maybe next time.
Yeah, it's actually louder than this one, so I was
gotcha.
let's not.
Well, and talking about some new characters, and you've got zombies, viral outbreak, werewolves. How will that makeup transition into something new for you?
So we're having to use a lot more prosthetics and things, especially for the zombie side. We really want to make those realistic wounds, really bloody, gory. That's really what we're going for this year. Lots of texture, so we've got to kind of practice and work on what we're going to do this year for all the new stuff.
So what does practicing look like? Is this you in your room, just kind of on like a mummy or something, or do you come in here?
I do a lot of stuff on myself, but a lot of the artists we get together and we're just such a good family-oriented team that we'll just reach out to people who work here and be like, hey, we're wanting to practice, who wants to come out?
Yeah.
And we'll get together and they're like, I trust you. Here's my face.
Do your own
do whatever.
acting, right?
Yeah,
you do
pretty
yourself.
much. Yeah.
I gotcha. So out of all of the characters that you see just come in and out, so is Jingle your favorite? Who do you love the most as they walk out the door?
Definitely Jingles.
Yeah.
Because she's just different than a lot of the other ones. She's got a lot of grunge texture, just kind of nasty to her. But I'm really excited about the new stuff we're going to have this year. We've got a new grounds character. I don't know if you guys talked about that, but for a new... It's going to be a lot different than what we've normally done. I think it's going to surprise a lot of people.
Okay.
I think it's going to be really cool.
Well, you mentioned the blood and guts and gore and making those wounds. I mean, where do you learn that kind of thing? Are you self-taught?
Mostly self-taught, yeah. When we go to the trade shows today, there's a lot of demos and stuff as well. So there's different artists just painting around the show floor. But we learn a lot from each other, from YouTube and things like that. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Allie. We're going to send it back to you guys. When I come back, I might be a little more ferocious than when I walked in here with Allie's help.
Wow, ferocious and terrifying. Still gorgeous under there. Ava, I can't wait to see how this transformation works out. We'll see you soon.